Hello traders, Forex market. Welcome back. It's Monday morning today. We got some good analysis on the crude oil. I think you're gonna like it. So let's go ahead and dive in. We've been here exactly 7 days ago, and price was dipping below 39.18. And I was telling you that even though it looks like price is breaking down, we don't buy it, right? We specifically said we don't think that's the case. We actually think it's a bit of a false breakdown. Probably price is setting up some bearish traps, but we felt that price was going to come back up and going to cross over that 39.18 level. It's just going to leave a bit of a spike here. Evidence of the attempt to break down 39.18, break through 39.18, which had been failed, eventually. And that's exactly what happened, guys. You gotta look at this. This is the daily, this is the weekly chart, right? And we've seen that breakdown with the weekly chart. And even though it was not a good sign, we knew that we need to keep our eyes on the monthly closing bar, because that's where this system is coming from. Talking about this blue kill of a system, we got the bottom support 1590. Let me show you how this looks like from the monthly perspective. It's quite amazing. We've had a huge reaction on the bottom back at that was March 2020, the height of the pandemic. The crude oil, guys, had reached the ridiculous level of 6.5. But then, of course, everything changed. When it hit that 15.19, it couldn't break through. Obviously, just spiked the hell out of it. But then it started to turn back up and it started to hammer, right? And then it faced that resistance at 39.18. It broke and it stayed above. But what happened? This month was a bit of a retest. That's a big retest. Price came back down, right? And it checked up on that 39.18, made sure it turned into a solid support. And now we see the results of that battle, right? Price just bounced off. And we still have quite some time to the end of the month, right? We have like 10 days to go. But you can already see the plot, because you can see that big spike forming right across that 39.18. It's such a relieving, movement, because it gives us that confidence to start to pursue the crude oil, which is exactly what I said when we were here last week, right? We only needed to see. We don't even need to wait at the end of the month. My guess is we can, charge right now. Probably, start small, but basically to wait to the end of the month just to get that, official confirmation, and then just to push forward, to push forward full speed ahead, where the targets are 65.23. That's a strong technical key level, belongs to that system. But we also have a secondary target, which is actually just a simple previous high around 77, and that's going to be our final destination. So from 65.23 all the way to 77, that's pretty much the target box, and that represents, the medium-term cycle, I would say. Now we just need to see price keep pushing itself off that 39.18. The more it pushes forward, the better, the more confident we're gonna feel about this bullish campaign, this bullish conviction. And there you go. That's about that. We'll be back probably next week to follow up on the situation here. It should be interesting. That's about that for the crude oil, guys. We'll be back with the next one. See you then.